Hola and welcome to my dating profile do's and don'ts for men video. This is a huge departure for me as I created my Chica Power with Mari Rosa's YouTube channel for women, although I do know that men also watch my videos and some are even subscribed to my channel. During the month of February, I'm going to be focusing on the topics of dating and love. And I was feeling particularly sweet and generous this week. So this YouTube video is for the chicos out there because some of you need just a little bit of help with your dating profiles. And I thought that you might benefit from the female perspective. Am I right, chicas? Just a little about me. I've been divorced for 9 years now and I'm a single mom with a demanding career. So most of the dating that I have done has been through online dating. I'm not really crazy about online dating, but I see it as a necessary evil because I'm busy and I don't often meet men that I want to date in an organic way. So back when I first got divorced, my best friend Marie and I started a list entitled "Don't Contact Me If," in reference to turnoffs, deal breakers, and or red flags that we both encountered on men's dating profiles. As an aside, my bestie Marie and I have been friends since kindergarten, and we've been putting together lists since we were kids. I remember creating a list of the ugliest women's names that we had ever heard, and we even looked through books of names to find some. And when we were in 5th grade, we started a bilingual English and Spanish list of words that were fun to say. Our Do Not Contact Me If list is definitely one of my favorites. And I'm gonna provide you with 10 of the top do's and don'ts, mostly don'ts, from our extensive list. So if you're a hetero guy who has an online dating profile up and aren't having as much success as you would like, or if you're just in the process of creating a profile for the first time, make sure you watch this video. And for my chicas out there, listen up and let me know if you agree. You can add additional do's and don'ts in the comments. And I also want to mention that I'm going to include some funny bonus tips at the end, so make sure you hang around. Hola chicas poderosas and chicos poderosos. I'm Mari Rosa, self-love trainer, and this is my YouTube channel, Chica Power, where you learn how to fall in love with yourself first. Take a minute here and ask a favor. If you like this video and find it helpful, please por favor hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. You can also ring the bell, that way you're notified every time I upload a new video. I am committed to help guide you through your self-love journey, and subscribing to my channel allows me to keep making these videos for you. So pretty much I'm asking you to help me out so that I can help you out. Before I get started with my do's and don'ts, I want to explain a few things. The advice that I'm providing is from the perspective of a heterosexual woman who is looking for an actual relationship, not a hookup or a fling. I really don't have any experience with that approach to dating. I also want to explain that I'm not male bashing here. This video is meant to be helpful to men by giving the feminine perspective since you're trying to attract women. I'm fully aware that you guys see women doing these same types of things on their dating profiles, or maybe even other things that are complete turn off. But as a heterosexual female, I only see male profiles, so I can only comment on what it is that I actually see. You watch this video with an open mind and a good sense of humor, you might learn something and you might actually get some laughs. Okay, let's get started. Number 1 is don't look like an axe murderer in your profile pics. Some men have profile photos that look like mugshots and are downright scary. Remember, safety is very important to women. We are not going to swipe right if your profile pics give us the heebie-jeebies and make us want to check the expiration date on our canister of mace. Want some tips? Don't scowl, frown, look super serious, and don't look down from above into the camera when taking a selfie. Take them from above or from eye level. This makes you look a lot less menacing. You look more like Jack and less like the scary carnivorous giant. And this segues perfectly into my next piece of advice. Number 2 is do smile in at least 1 or 2 of your pics. Smiling makes you look friendly and approachable, and while you may be wanting to include your most sexy and smoldering pics, sometimes you can come off as a bit standoffish and or pretentious when in fact you're just trying to look sexy. Plus, when you smile, we can see that you have teeth, a full set, and not fangs under those lips. Number 3 is don't wear sunglasses in all of your photos. We need to see your eyes. Have you ever heard that saying that your eyes are the windows to your soul? That doesn't just apply to interactions that we have face to face. You get a general feeling from looking into someone's eyes, even if it's just in a photograph. Do they look warm and friendly or cold and mean? I've seen quite a few men complain that lots of women use filters in their profile pictures. And I assume that they're talking about those Snapchat filters that make you look like a cute kitty cat, or the ones that smooth your entire face, enlarge your eyes, plump your lips, and give you a cute little button nose. I think that that's a very valid point, by the way. The purpose of profile photos is to see what someone looks like, and using a fake filter defeats that purpose, right? I've never used filters in my profile pictures. Although I do believe that physical appearance means much more to men than it does to women, there does have to be some sort of physical aspect that catches your eye when you're looking to match online. Your eyes are the most important and expressive part of your face, so please don't hide them. Same goes for hats. Number 4 is don't wear a hat in every single photo. This usually means that you're trying to hide a bald spot or a partially bald head. Let's be real here. If a woman is turned off by that, she's gonna see it at some point after you meet in person. And if it's a deal breaker for her, she's not gonna stick around. Wouldn't you rather meet women who either like that look or aren't bothered by it? That's always a better approach, in my opinion. Number 5 is don't use a group profile as your main photo. It leaves us wondering which one you are in the photo and maybe assuming that you might be the least desirable looking one in the bunch. Another turnoff for most women is men who include photos of themselves surrounded by hot babes. Think Hooters waitresses in their 20s, for example. This does not impress us and doesn't make you look more desirable to us. It just makes us wonder if you're a perv who's gonna be inappropriately checking out our teenage daughters or nieces. If you're indeed a perv, then by all means do include those photos in your profile. It'll help us to weed you out. Number 6 is please do not describe yourself as good looking or sexy. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You could be the best looking guy on the planet, and there are going to be some women out there who are not going to find you attractive. Put your best photos up on your profile and let them speak for themselves. Telling us in writing that you're good looking and sexy suggests that you may be self-absorbed, narcissistic, pretentious, and or arrogant. All of the above are a huge turnoff for me. I love it when a man is confident, but there's a big difference between a man who's confident and a man who is arrogant. I don't care how good looking you are. If you feel the need to describe yourself that way, I want nothing to do with you. Do describe yourself as fit, tall, active, etc. These are things that are not always obvious from your photos, and some of them tell us about your lifestyle, so it's helpful to us in determining whether we might be a good match. And height is important to many of us women because we don't like to be taller than our date. For example, I'm almost 5'7" and I love to wear 4 and 5 inch heels. So I prefer to date men who are 5'11" or taller. Don't lie about your height either, because we're going to be able to tell the minute that we see you, even if you're standing on a stack of library books. And here, wouldn't you rather spend your time chatting and meeting women who are looking for a man of your height? Number 8 is don't have a sideways photo, or several for that matter, on your profile, for crying out loud. If you can't properly upload a profile picture from your phone, are you capable of texting, video chatting, or operating a moving vehicle other than a horse and buggy? It makes it seem like you've been living under a rock for the last 30 years, or that you just don't care about your dating profile. Neither one of those is good. Number 9 is don't include photos of yourself from 20 years ago. We don't really care what you looked like 20 years ago, even if you were a male model. Seriously, if you were considering dating me, would it really matter to you what I looked like when I was in my 20s? No, you want to see what I look like now, this year. Include recent photos of yourself, and please don't try to pass off photos of yourself from 10 years ago as recent photos. If we can't tell ahead of time, we will be able to tell the second that we meet you. And the fact that you're 10 years older than we thought you were is not the worst part. I myself don't mind dating older men as long as they are healthy, in decent shape, and there's a connection. The worst part is the lie. If you're gonna lie about your age, what else are you gonna lie about? Number 10 is don't have a profile that doesn't contain a photo of you, or photos of you that don't include your face. Honestly, we aren't looking to date the invisible man or a disembodied torso. We don't believe your BS stories about how you can't include a photo because of business reasons. We are not stupid. We know it's because you're married or have a girlfriend and you don't want to get caught. If your job precludes you from having a personal life and having a dating profile, it's time to get a new job. That unhappy in your marriage or your relationship, then be a real man and end things and then move on. The worst type of men on dating websites are the lying, cheating kind. Okay, and for those of you who are still hanging around, I promised you a couple of bonus tips at the end, so here we go. Do include photos of you wearing different types of clothes. For example, casual clothes, athletic wear, something a little dressy, a suit maybe. We like to know that our potential date or match can look good in all settings, and that you own a suit for a special occasion. However, please don't include a photo of yourself in those bright yellow pants you bought yourself for Easter last year. And if you just can't help yourself because you're so proud that you snagged them off the clearing rack before anyone else, for goodness sakes, do not wear them with those blue suede shoes that you bought as part of your Elvis Halloween costume. I hopefully do not need to say anything else. And lastly, I was going to ask, what's up with all the fish pics? Feel like 1 out of 5 men include a photo of themselves with the catch of the day. I don't know, is it meant to be a metaphor because you're hoping to get a good catch? Or because you think you are a good catch? Well, I went to the source on this one and asked some of my male friends who fish. And I've been assured that men post these because it's hard to catch a large fish and they're proud to display the fruits of their labor. So it's actually kind of sweet. They're trying to impress us. Aw. Thank you, chicos, for clearing that one up. I've been wondering for years. That's it for today, chicas and chicos. My sweet mommy was a huge fan of refranes. A refrán is a wise Latina saying or adage. Today's nugget of wisdom is, se puede llevar el caballo al río, pero no se puede obligar a tomar agua, which basically translates into, you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. I have given you some valuable dating profile advice from the feminine perspective, chicos, but I can't make you follow it. That is up to you. I do hope that this information has been helpful to you, as there are many strong, smart, and beautiful chicas poderosas out there that would like to meet a strong, confident, and deserving man. Hope you enjoyed this video. If so, give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And please, por favor, give me your comments and your questions and your feedback down below. I read and respond to them all. This year, I want to focus on topics that you want to hear, so please just let me know what they are. I also invite you to follow me on Instagram for lots more inspirational content. You can find me at marirosas_chica power. Besos y abrazos a todos. Hugs and kisses to all. Mwah.